I'm Tom Aioli from Celebrity Motor Car Company, and I'm brewing solutions on a daily basis. These guys are amazing. You need to watch them. Their podcast is absolutely amazing, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
He had forced it over and was trying to fight. Car guys and car gals, welcome back to the Car Guy Coffee Podcast. We are here having a cup of coffee
and a conversation. That's right.
With Tom Aioli from Celebrity Motors and many other businesses. I don't have the time to say them all, but we're excited to have him here with us. And he has been giving us some incredible information. You need to go back to listen to the 5-liner that we had with him. You need to share that around with all of your friends and understand that where it ended was understanding again that legacy is key. And if you want to upshift and uplift your career or just the people around you, it is very, very important that you, well, go get you some of that last brew and listen to what Tom Aioli's talking about, okay? Because he's done a couple things, and he is a car guy of car guys.
Yes, he is.
That's another conversation over another cup of coffee later on.
That's
but
right.
Fred, you ready for this?
I am, man. I'm always ready for this. So we got the fresh news section. So Tom, today, obviously, you have a lot of stuff. You have a lot of different things going on. I know your Celebrity Motors is one of your biggest businesses currently. I also know you obviously have your real estate out there that you're doing. I've looked it up, and it's pretty impressive. I see that you have this. It looked like a castle.
It's
wow,
a castle.
That is one of the most beautiful buildings I've seen. I was like, wow, that is just gorgeous. And you've turned it into a business, which is amazing.
Yeah, well, originally was a home, turned into an office building, and then subsequently I'm doing a deal of selling it to Restoration Hardware. They're going to build a design center and a restaurant. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
It's going to be, and you have it in the right part of the country. I think people are going to come out there in droves. I mean, big time. It's just a beautiful picture. The picture of you out front, in front of it, is just
it's a great shot. I mean, also we have a castle here in Kentucky, out in Lexington. We have the Lexington Castle, right?
Real close to Keeneland. Yeah,
right.
Okay.
Next to Keeneland. Yeah, so it's and we'll ride by that when you come through for the.
I have to check it out when I get out there for the Derby in September.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's in September. I didn't even know that
they rescheduled it.
Then
They rescheduled it.
Man, It may be the September Derby, or it may be the actual Derby for next year. We don't know when we're going to be able to get everybody together for Car Guy Coffee Crew at the Derby. But man, I'm excited.
So you're definitely going to be here for September. That's awesome.
I'll be in September. We should get together.
Well, we're going to.
We definitely will.
Put that on it.
We'll put that on the calendar.
Boom.
No doubt. So with fresh news, we always want you to talk about what's hot with you. You know, what's new. I know that you have the Joe Zone going on right now. I'm kind of curious about that. We didn't get too deep into that. Obviously, with us being Car Guy Coffee, that is something that we would love to learn about a little bit because it's kind of unique. What exactly is the Joe Zone?
You know, I developed this concept, in my head probably about 20 years ago. When I was in the logistics business, I would go out to California a lot because that's where all the customer base was, California and Boston. But I'd spend a lot of time in California, and we'd go, I'm a motivated guy. I get up in the morning and I want to do business. I want to just, I like to have conversation, but I want to do business. So I'd go into these meetings, and we'd be in meetings with Motorola and Cisco and America Online and on and on and on. And we'd walk in these meetings, and there'd be 25 people sitting around a conference table or standing, and they're getting their coffee and they're getting their bagels, and an hour would go by, and I'd say, we just blew an hour. We gotta get this meeting going. And whole conversation was about sports. And then I realized that this was a cult, that, sports is a cult. People who love sports, I love sports, but, it's a cult. And then came along the fantasy leagues. And, and even in the car business, I'm talking, you're talking to people or you go to a bar to have a drink with somebody and they're talking about their fantasy leagues and their players.
There's a lot.
Right. And so I said, there's sports bars out there, but not everyone drinks. And then Starbucks came along and boomed. And they created this whole new culture of a coffee company. And I said, I want to melt it all together. And I want to create a sports themed coffee company where you can go in, watch games, have coffee, have light fare food. But it's more than just a coffee house where you can watch sports. It's a community that's developed where I can walk in the morning and I could have a conversation with the person standing in line about the game the night before, and then tomorrow he knows what team I like, and we've connected. We've created a community, and that's what we're creating with Joe Zone. We're creating a community of sports in a sports themed coffee company. But our ultimate sale is coffee.
That is
wow.
That's exactly what people need, is to be able to have a conversation with people that they have similar culture with.
That was deeper than I thought it was going to be. Wow.
And that is the concept of that is very similar to us and what we want with the Car Guy Cafe, right? Yes. We want a place where people that have the same jargon, same flow, but car guys and car gals, right, are able to come together.
It's the one common element that you can talk about in a place where other people have the same knowledge, information, and desire and love for sports. So you all go there, you could sit there and you could watch a game. It's kid friendly, it's family friendly, and we're about to open our first store, and then we're going to franchise it out. It's an exciting concept.
That's huge, and I'm excited to learn more about that as time goes by too. So that's very, very neat. The idea behind that, it's genius. It's so simple. It's genius. You know what I mean? I think that it's going to do really well.
So far, so good. We've gotten great reactions from it. And, one of the things we did is, when I created Celebrity Motor Car Company, there was a reason why I created that, is because I wanted to give the customer the feeling that they were treated like a celebrity. Mm-hmm. And that this is where the celebrities bought their cars and they shopped, because people love to be around celebrities. They want to be involved with them. They want to see them. They want to take a picture with them. They want to put them on their Instagram. In today's world, we have social media. So in Joe Zone, what we're doing is we're partnering with retired athletes to be brand ambassadors, so that they show up at the stores. They'll be a part of our marketing campaign, our social media. They'll show up at stores, take pictures with the customers. Then they can blast them out to their to all of their friends with Joe Zone logos on them. We have Leonard Marshall from the New York Giants. We have Jerry Cooney. We have multiple people in the sports world today who have already joined in with us, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger.
It's just the start of it. Yeah.
Ambassadors.
Unbelievable. Genius idea.
Kentucky, when you come, you need to come find the location that you're going to put that out here, because I know that would explode and it'd be something great for these.
Because obviously here in Kentucky, we're huge basketball fans. You got University of Kentucky, you got Louisville, and both those schools are just powerhouses when it comes to basketball. A Joe's, like a coffee spot that's sports. I'm telling you, huge. Huge.
And in this state, we're mainly college, right? So we don't have any real pro teams.
No, we don't. That's unfortunate.
So to have any pros that want to come do their cameos at the actual cafe, that would be great for people that don't really get to see the pros. That
gives me like the 90s era Hard Rock Cafe. Remember when you would have like Schwarzenegger and all them at these things? You would it was like such a big deal. And if you can do that with a coffee shop, sports.
The Planet Hollywood, right?
Planet Hollywood. Excuse me, man. I tell you, that is. I can't wait.
Yeah,
and that is some really fresh news right there.
It's going to be very big. I've developed it. I've hired somebody to run the company for me. I'm involved in it on a daily basis. We're about to open our first store. It's really coming amazing, and we're excited about it. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be an amazing concept.
It's just another way to grow, and I love it.
If you guys have not heard about that yet, well, consider this an exclusive, folks.
That's right.
On the Car Guy Coffee podcast, you heard about the Joe Zone.
The Joe Zone.
From the one, the only, Tom Maioli, who is always going to encourage you to either go big or go home.
That's right. That's all you can do in life.
So, car guys and car gals, this is Lou Ramirez, the car guy, and you have experienced a little fresh news with myself and
Fred Lenartz, the subprime hero. That's right.
And Tom Maioli.
Tom
Car guys
Maioli.
and car gals, thank you for tuning in. Go listen to the Five Liner and make sure that you share this around with all your friends. And let's get ready to have an incredible day. Go start your day. Make something great. Forgive, focus, fly.
That's
and
right.
keep growing while you brew solutions.
That's right.
Get you some.
Our tagline for Joe Zone is "Start your engines."
Start your engines.
That's it.